Okay guys, they're back. My NGC submission, I've got 20 coins here. I shipped them out on December 5th and it is now February 6th. So it's took 2 months for this package to get back from grading. I had a PCGS submission of I think 3 gold coins, and I'll put a link up there up here in the top right of that submission. I got those back after a month. I think it was like a little over 30 days that they done the turnaround on those. But this one took 2 months, a little over 2 months, but they're finally back. I've not opened them, and I remember a couple of the coins I've got, but I believe most of them are Morgans. So I've not opened it. I've not looked online to see what they've graded. So let's check them out here together, and I'm going to cut into this and we'll get it started. They seal these things up pretty good. Most of these are Morgans. There was a couple, I think there might have been a top coin or a couple top coins. There was, I believe, a silver bust dollar. I just shipped out another submission, so I really don't even remember what was in this one. I just remember they were mostly Morgans, and I've not wanted to get online to look, so they do ship these things really good. So bear with me. I don't like editing too much, so I try to do it all in one take. The less editing, the better. Okay. I do see one body bag. Oh yeah, and we'll look at that first. I do remember I shipped out the Trime. There was a Trime that PCGS had sent back false dies, counterfeit. So let's wait and see what that one is. I want to do it, but I say it's the Trime, and that's kind of what I was afraid of. I don't even know how they're in here, but we'll just go left to right. This one's a piece dollar, and then we'll just kind of look at them. And what I'll do is I'll try to do this. Oh, that's the 1921. I've got like 5 of these, and this was one of the better ones. I do have one in my album that's a little better, but this 1921 is a key date for the piece dollars. So this one had pretty good details. I'd say AU 58. Be lucky if it's mint state. I've noticed these piece dollars, the 21s, like I've seen them with flat hair and they'll grade mint state, whereas like the 22s, 23s, like they'll have really good details around the hair. So we'll just have to see. AU details cleaned, but that's good. 1921 piece. AU details. I was afraid it had been cleaned, but to me it don't have a lot of cleaning marks. I think it's really nice looking. I mean, it's not polished. It's not that polished clean, so, but it's authentic, so it's a really beautiful coin. It's got a little black on the back, And there might be some light cleaning. It's old cleaning, if anything. But that's a beautiful coin. I'm happy with that. Even though it's cleaned, it's still AU details. So we'll put those over here. And the next one is a Morgan. I think this one had kind of proof-like features on it. So we'll grab it and try to, it's 1878. I'll try to do these kind of fast. Hunk details cleaned. 7 tail feather reverse of 78. That one might had some light cleaning on it, but I don't really see it. But it's still a beautiful coin. It's very nice. There might be a little bit of chatter on it, but you can't, it's not defined cleaning, but there might be a hit or two on it. Still very nice coin. These 78s, the first year they made the Morgans, they're all really nice. So, and I don't think on the 78s I didn't put like a variety on it, so they done that 7 tail feather reverse of 78. I didn't have to select variety for them to do that. They just done it. So if you're ever wondering about that, this is a dark, it's very dark. And I don't remember. It's another 78. Oh, let me see if that is the 8 tail feather. I don't think that is the 8 tail feather. I can't remember. But it's really dark. Let's see what we got. 78cc. Extra fine 45. I didn't even look at the mint mark when I just flipped it over. I just looked at the tail feathers. So 78cc, extra fine, straight grade. And it's got a little bit of toning, as you can tell. To me that looks like really old toning, or like they've really old cleaning and it's retoned. Like I've seen people talk about that, and that's kind of how they describe that. But I'm glad it got a straight grade. That 78cc, that's a nice coin. I'll have to look up the value on that one. That one's really nice. Got good details. I love the extra fine AU, and any coin is really nice. Like that one's got some really nice details left on it. The toning is actually really nice. So that was nice. This one's got some more proof-like. I wish I had my list of what I sent. I could talk a little more about them. 1880, very frosty. Oh yeah, my coins that I actually cleaned. In this submission, I had 2 of my coins that I got in PCG or PCI holders. Just totally forgot about that, so I'm just remembering it. In this submission, I had 2 PCI coins that were artificially toned, as PCGS called them, and I busted them out, and I will link the video up here in the corner when I edit of me busting those coins out and dipping them. And what I done is I submitted them back in this. So 1 second, I'm gonna get those holders, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I didn't go far. So these in that 1880 reminded me. So I guess I had actually sent them to NGC instead of PCGS like I just told you. So I originally got these in a PCI container, and they were hardcore toned, like artificially toned, and I had submitted them to NGC, as you can see here, and in the video I just posted, and I'll try to post it again up here. I cracked them out. NGC said they was artificially toned, which you could tell they were, and I cracked them out and submitted them back in here. So it was a 1880 and a 1888. So both Morgans, and there's the old holders. So this actually was an 1880, so it may be this 1880 here. I believe it is. I don't think I had, sorry, I just hit the camera. So this, I believe, is the one I dipped. So this may be a dip coin, that one. So it may show that you can dip them and regrade them with a straight grade, which people have told me you can. So let's check it out. Look at there. Look at there. Now that I don't think there was another 1880 in here. So there you go, guys. And I may do a separate little video on this. The same company, artificial toned. I dipped it in E-Zest and just pat dry it, ran a little water over it, and you can see in the video, and I'll try to post it again, or just look back through my video here, or my videos, and I busted it out and I dipped it, and it come back a straight grade. It's straight graded after it got unk details. So if you have a hideous coin and it's artificial toned, you can, knock on wood, get a straight grade out of it. There you go. And there's another one in here somewhere. It's an 1888. So let's keep going. It's not this one, because this one is an O, and that may be a VAM. That may be one of the VAMs I sent off. 1882. So whenever we get to the next one, I'll remind you. 1882 Morgan O VAM 3 Flush S G4 top 100. So this one is the O over S, and basically what it says in the O, you can see behind it, and there's like a little part of an S going through the O, and there'll be no way you can see it, but it is what it is. It's top 100 VAM. I was pretty sure that's what it was. I'd studied it and looked and didn't have any VAMs, so I had went through a bunch of the Morgans I had got over the last few months and found this one. So that's a good one, the VAM 3 top 100. It's in rough detail, like it's in G4 shape, but I thought it'd be nice just to have one that I picked out, and I'd seen it was a VAM, so it's my first VAM I've got. And this one, I had got this one. This was a hardcore toned one. It was really nice purple. I had got this at the local coin shop. I'd got two of them, and I just sent the other one off the other day to NGC. I believe this one was about $100, and it was beautiful. It is a, let me see, S mint mark. So it's got some nice purple on it. And it's 65. Wow. Wow. They're not going to give me the plus on that for the toning or the star. Wow. I think that's my first 65. I'm pretty sure. But it is very nice. The cheek is really clean. I think I paid $100 for this one. And the dealer had told me this one and the other one I just sent off had came from a old collection that a guy had an album, and he said they were kind of toned the same way. This is old album toning, and this is very nice. Very happy with that, and it almost has proof-like features on the back as well. But that's a beautiful coin. Oh, very happy with that one. So far, pretty good. I'm happy. And this one is this may be the other one. So this 1888, if this is an 1888, it is. Got a little smuts on it there. So this is 1888. This coin was in there. It was toned, artificially toned, and I dipped it the same as I done this 1880 down here. And you can kind of tell, like, and the cheeks are really nice. And I'm surprised that one didn't come back a higher grade now looking at it. But it's got some hits on the fields up there. But anyways, here they go. Toned unk details. Can we get 2 for 2 here? This is an 88 Philly. 63. There it is again. And that one is a little nicer. There you go. Back from the grave, baby. Oh man. You know what it makes me want to do? I've got like probably 8 more of these that are artificially toned. I'm gonna have to bust them out and dip all of them. So stay tuned for that video. I'll try to do that this weekend. I'm gonna bust all these out and submit them to get straight grades. There's 2 of them that's straight graded. I mean, do you want artificially toned or do you want straight grades? Bust them out, dip them. That's awesome. 63 as well. And they still have like a little bit of a gold, like toning to it. And I was worried that they would see that and be like, something's up with this. But hey, they're good now. This is another Carson City, and it's compare it. This one's probably not as good as gray. There's less details in the feather. So maybe a 40 or 35. I don't remember what it is. A 93. Oh yeah, this was the big boy. The 93cc G4. Yeah, big difference. The front's a lot more wore out than I remember, so yeah, still very nice. These are hard to come by, these 93cc's. Yeah, I wish it was a 30 or 40, but the back doesn't look as bad as the front. The front's a lot more wore out than the front is a lot more wore out than the back. Don't know if I said that right. But still, these CCs, I'm going to try to get a bunch of mine graded and harder dates. So there's two nice CCs. Okay, on to the next one. Another CC, 1890. It may be a little better than a G6. Fine 12. Oh yeah. See, in these old, it's hard for me to look at these old ones and say if they've been cleaned or not. they come in so many different shapes and sizes. Look at all three of those. Yeah. Like, it's hard to tell what's been cleaned, what's not, what's old toning, what's been rubbed. And then you got this really nice one. Might have a couple hits on it and they give it cleaned. But I'm happy. I'm happy with these. So far, so good. An O, this may be another VAM. This may be an O over CC, because I had that 1900. This should be a top 100. It's the O over CC. So I guess they took a bunch of Carson City. They, I guess, took the back die, Carson City die, and they made it the O, and you can still make out the CC behind the O. And I looked at this one forever, and I cherry picked this one. I think I got this one for not much at all. Like, it's probably going to be cleaned, but it's got good details on it. So, nope. Extra fine 45 VAM 12 O over CC. Oh wow. See, now I would have said that one I got cleaned, but it didn't. O over CC top 100. Nice. I'm getting a little better, I guess. But yeah, on the mint mark on the bottom, behind it you can see a CC, Carson City. So this is a really good one. I've checked probably like 30 of these 1900 O's. And I think I've got another one, but it wasn't as good as this, and it just wasn't worth sending in. But that one's really good. I'm very happy with that one too. I bought that one as a 1900 O. Didn't know it was a O over CC, so that was a pleasant surprise. So another top 100 VAM. And this one is an O New Orleans Mint, 1891. I think this was the 8 in the denticles. Down here there's like an 8. It's a top 100 VAM as well. Oh, maybe not. That might not have been the coin I was thinking of. But I think I have one in here. That may not have been it. I don't have my book, so I'm just guessing. I had another VAM I'd sent off, and it was the O, or like the 8 was coming up in the denticles. You can see the top of it, and I know it was. I checked it, so I'll have to find that one and look it up. But it may be in here. I don't remember what year it was, but still AU 55. It's got a little bit of luster left on it. Still a nice coin. Oh yeah, this was the one that I should have got the true view on. And it's got some amazing toning on it, if you can see it. And now this one I just submitted because it was like crazy toning. And AU 58, which that's about what I figured. Just a beautiful, it's got green and blues and neons and orange. That back, check that out. Kind of looks like this hologram up here, like it's got some wacky colors in it. So another beautiful coin. So happy with that. Okay, this is, I don't know, this is a Philly. 1896 Philly. There it is. There it is. VAM 19 MPD a something punch date. I don't know right off, so I'll look it up after this. And I believe this is the one with the 8 coming up under the 8, and it's like a little top of an 8 right under the 8, like it's coming up into the out of the denticles. But yeah, this was the one I was talking about just a second ago. So not bad. Another top 100 VAM 19. That one's nice. It's got some good details on it. MS 61. You don't see many 61s. It's like 55, 58, 62, 63. That's all you see. So there's 61 for you. And it's got a little chatter. I bet if it didn't have a little chatter and looks like a little flaking on her forehead and temple, but still good luster on it. VAM 19 MPD 8. I'm going to guess it's something micro punch date or something. So I don't know. I'll figure it out after the video. But very happy with that. Also, that was searched. I went through a bunch of coins. The big collection I got off of one of my buddies that had passed away. I went through them for hours and hours, and these were kind of some of the better ones. This is a San Francisco mint, and it is a 1896 and VG10, so 96S, a little better date and higher grades, so still nice. It's got some of that old toning, and to me that looks like really old cleaning, and it's retoned. Okay. And got a Philly, a 1903. I've got a bunch of 1903 Phillies that I just sent off. So a little better date. The O's, the New Orleans, are better. AU 58. I believe the ones I've just sent off are like mint state. So this one's pretty good shape. It's a 58. You really don't get good price range up until you get to the mint states, like it's 3 or something. So at the time, I guess I was just thought that was pretty good. It's really dark toning, but not bad. Still a nice coin. And I'll try to hurry up with the rest of these. Now this one is a O, and it looks like it's been polished. Oh yeah, so this is the okay. This is an O out of the collection I got off my friend that had passed away. He had an album, and he had a 030 in it. And the back looks like it's been polished, but it is an 030. It's a key date, cleaned AU details, which I figured. But the front, I don't know. The front kind of looks like, well, that's a little different. But still a key date, AU cleaned, AU details on the 03. Still a very nice coin. And we'll try to keep going here. An S, a 1904 S, a key date as well. Got some good wear on it. An 04S, good, cleaned. Well, I'm surprised I didn't get a straight grade on that one, but there may be a little bit of chatter. Still a good coin. Here, this was the silver dollar, bust dollar that I got at my first coin show. I believe it was $800, $820 or something. It is a 1799 bust, very dark with some purple on it. There you go, AG3. good. I'll have to look up this BB 160 B12. I believe it's the 13 stars, but it's got good details on the back. You can see a good outline on the front, so I really love these. This is my third bust dollar that I have. I've got another one graded, and I've got one sent in right now to NGC. So glad to get that one back. Straight grade AG3. And well, kind of looked at it, but this is the Buffalo. It had a Buffalo nickel. It was one of the better ones I had. Had a little spot on its back. I believe it was a 13 type 1. There we go. 13 type 1, 64. That's my nicest Buffalo nickel. And I had cherry picked this one. And I've not submitted any Buffalo nickels, and I've not really started grading them, so it's something new for me. So I think I've done pretty good. I was afraid there's a spot on the back of the Buffalo above its tail, and I knew that was going to hold it back from like a grade. So maybe it was holding it back from a 65, but great details on that. Okay, and we've only got one more left, so we know what it is. The Trime. Man. Again. Okay, I guess I can officially say it's a counterfeit. The gentleman I had bought it off of, he'd already gave me my money back, and he said if it grades good, we'll go from there. And I was going to give his money back if it graded good, but he's a good a friend, and we've deal. I buy a lot of coins off of him, and we both thought it was real. Everything was good on it. PCGS said it was a counterfeit, and NGC says it's counterfeit, not genuine. So there you go. I think that's all of it. They don't even, yeah, that's all of them. So still pretty neat, but we'll put that in the fake bin. It's just, you don't see many fake Trimes from what I've seen. Well, I've got one. Maybe it's rare because you don't see any of them. I don't know, but I think I've done pretty good, guys. I appreciate you all watching, hanging around. Let me know which one you like the best. I got a bunch of CCs here. I'm going to try to send more off. Really excited about these artificially toned. They come back straight grades, so that's really exciting. It's not that one actually, but you know what I meant. These, boom, it can be done. There's proof. So you know what to do now if you've got one. Crack her out, send it in. If you don't get the grade, I'm sorry, but it worked for me, and I'm going to do my other ones. But I was very happy with these. So a couple of them come back cleaned. It's actually better than I thought. My VAMS come back really good. Got 3 nice VAMS. So, okay guys, I appreciate you all watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think down in the bottom. I love communicating with everybody. So I just sent another one out, NGC, a couple days ago. So hopefully within 2 months, a month and a half, we will get those back. And I've got a bunch of Carson Cities I'm going to do in another submission, and I'm going to get my other tone coins and dip them, send those off. and we'll do this again in another video, see if they come back. So I'm very happy with that. Kind of a bummer on the trying, but you win some, you lose some. Appreciate y'all hanging around, watching me love on some coins. This 21's nice too. But okay, thank you all. Have a good night.